What's up, everyone? This is Demetrius. I go by Mitro, the CEO, on social media. Some of you may know me, some of you may not, but I run a social media marketing agency called Biz Talk. I've been doing that for over 10 years now, and I've helped thousands of people grow their own social media, specifically Instagram accounts, and gain more clients, make more networking opportunities, and just bring more people into their lives overall on a day to day basis. So, I'm going to be showing you guys the strategy today that I use to acquire new clients on Instagram. And so, make sure you have your notes out, make sure you have a pen, paper, or your phone, something so you can take some notes. I wrote down some notes so I can keep track myself of, so I can stay on track for you guys. And you don't want to waste too much time. We're just going to get straight into it. So, the first thing that you need to do and realize is that most people are using Instagram wrong completely right now. They've been doing it pretty much all the time. Instagram should be a cash register for your business. It should be a lead magnet where you're able to get prospects and get people that are interested in what the products and services that you offer. Get those people to your page so that they're able to see the value that you provide and that they'll want to purchase from you. That's the key thing. Having followers does not equal clients. That's why it's important to have a targeted audience and not just random followers that are just on your page. This is why you also should never buy fake followers, because that doesn't help your business in any way. So you want a targeted, specific audience. You don't want to rely on viral posts. I've never had a viral post, but I've made thousands of sales. I've made over $1 million strictly on Instagram. And the methods and the things that I know will work for you as well, as long as you apply them. You don't treat this as a get rich quick scheme, and you can benefit. I use a predictable system. It's been working for a long time, and it'll do the same for you. And I'm just gonna break down that exact structure for you guys as well. I don't really care about going viral. I care about turning attention into book calls, so that those book calls become customers of mine that are using my services month after month after month, giving me a residual income, and I can live life on my own terms. So I want the same thing for all of you guys. So please take heed to what I'm telling you. So one of the main big misconceptions is posting consistently. People think if you post more on social media that you're gonna grow. There's a little truth to that, but not really. You need to have quality in what you're posting, and it needs to be solving a problem for the people that you're talking to. A lot of times people may go viral and they're getting engagement on their page, but engagement doesn't turn into revenue. You know what I mean? You want people coming to your DM, having conversations there so you can qualify them and then be able to book them on a call and explain the value that you provide to these people. So most people be focusing on the aesthetic of their page instead of acquisition. You know what I mean? Your page should be tailored to when someone comes to it that they want to purchase, or they're curious about what it is you offer, or they feel like you solve the problem that it is that they're looking for. You're watching this video right now because you want to know how to grow your Instagram properly, right? To increase sales. So I'm creating content geared specifically for you. It's not for everyone. It's for people that are looking for this specific problem. So a lot of businesses, they have the content, they make content, but they don't have the structure behind it. They don't understand the psychology behind the content that'll get someone to buy and to build trust with those people. I don't use Instagram as just a social media app. I use it as a lead capture form for me, basically. I just capture leads every day and convert a percentage of those people over into clients of mine. And some, very few, are partnerships that I turn into. So, step one, the first thing you want to do is define your niche. You want to have clarity on your niche, because you don't want just everybody. You want to be targeting specific people so that you're able to get just those people that are looking for what you offer. So you don't waste time talking to people that are never going to buy from you or use your products or services. So you can't acquire any clients without a defined target. So you must know who you serve, what problem you solve, and what result you provide. Okay? Your bio should state that clearly. On your Instagram, you want to tailor your bio, and it should answer who is your services for, what do they get, and what should they do next, right? So if I provide Instagram growth, This is how you're going to grow your page, right? This is how we do it. And then the next thing they should do is book a call with me, right? Through my content, they can see the results I've got for people, the value that I give, the lifestyle that I live. That's going to pique their curiosity. And then from there, they can see what the results are that we usually bring to our clients. And then from there, the call to action is them booking a call on my Calendly. And then once we have a scheduled call, we go from there, and I audit their Instagram and see if I'm a good fit to work with them or not, because I don't just work with everyone. I have to work with specific people that I know I can get results for. If somebody comes to your page and they come to your profile and they're completely confused, you've already lost. It should be streamlined as to what it is that you do. So 70% of your content should be problem aware content. So you're aware of the problem that people have, and your content should be speaking to that problem, so that when people are listening to what you're saying, they understand that, okay, this guy knows how to solve a problem. That's why people pay for services and products, is to solve a problem. You want to speak directly to these people's pain points. Say on Instagram, a lot of people have low engagement. They don't have a lot of visibility on their page. They don't have new eyeballs seeing their page. These are things that I get them to vocalize to me, and then I know that my system can solve these exact problems. So once they see these problems solved, they're continually able to use my services and feel good about using those. So you want to break down the frameworks that you do, how it all works exactly. Explain the mistakes that your audience usually makes, and use clarity and above entertainment to keep people engaged. I like to use something called infotainment. So you want to inform people, but also entertain them as well with your content. You don't want to be boring, but you don't want to just be all fluff and just all lifestyle. You need a little bit of both. You need substance, but you need to show that, the results you get provide you a certain lifestyle that you're living. Your content should filter people before they DM you. You know what I mean? So you can have myth-busting posts, step-by-step breakdowns, objection handling, results, and case examples, or direct call-outs. So if you're your video may start and they say, if you're a realtor struggling with blah, 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 you want to speak about the problems that they're usually struggling with. You want to have strategic engagement. This is one of the most important things, because a lot of people don't talk about it. For me, I don't wait for leads. I engage every single day on autopilot. I target my ideal clients' profiles. I leave comments on their pages. I interact with people's stories as well, so that people continually see my page. I have a system in place that does this automatically for me. So my page automatically likes people's posts, automatically comments on people's pages. We use AI to do this, and automation. If this is stuff you're interested in, click the link below, schedule a call with me, and or DM me on Instagram directly, and we can talk more and get you plugged into the system. Your DM structure. You want to have DMs. When you talk to people in a DM, you don't want to pitch them directly and try to sell them. You want to ask qualifying questions first. You want to make sure that they're qualified for your services, first of all. Identify the pain that they have. What's the main problem that these people have? Clarify the goal that they want to get to. And figure out how urgent are they about this? How fast do they want to get this problem solved? And then from there, you want to schedule a call with them. So identify the pain point. You want to engage with people's content, put good content up on your page so that they come to your page. People are curious when they see your content. They read your bio. They know exactly the problem that you solve. You're speaking to them about that in your content. Now they follow you and they want to DM you. Now the DM conversation starts there. You talk more about their pain points, what the problem is they have, right? Clarify the goal that they have, how soon that they want to solve this problem, and then you want to schedule a call with them. Rinse and repeat this process. You want to acknowledge the problem that they have, ask questions, diagnose, and then transition them to booking a call. Excuse me. Last thing, the DM is not where you sell. It's where you qualify, like I said before. So you don't want to just try to pitch them and sell them in a DM. Just try to qualify them, position yourself as the expert, and then book a call. Now, for your profile optimization, like I said, you want to have a clear offer in your bio. You want to have like a click link here to schedule a call, or your website, something where you can capture an email, phone number, something like that. You want to have a strong call to action. The link that you host, it should lead to a specific action. The pinned post on your page should handle objections, and your highlights on your page should be like testimonials and things that build trust with people. Basically, your page should sell even when you're not online. When you're not there and people are coming to your page, they should still be able to kind of walk themselves through the buying process. Now, the real strategy, a big picture thing, Instagram is not just like content first. It's positioning first. It's authority first. It's a system first. If you build this properly, you won't have to chase clients. Clients will just come to you. You will attract them, and then you can filter through who is qualified to actually work with you. If you want help building like this type of system that we have in place, reach out to me. Like I said, my Instagram is @Mitro the CEO. You'll see it in the description. You can watch some more of my videos. You can look at my testimonials on my page. My marketing agency, we have a software system in place that automatically engages for you 24/7, likes people's posts, comments on people's pages for you. If you want to get plugged into this system, reach out to me, send me a DM. We can see if it's a good fit for you. And I also have an affiliate program. So if you are interested in being an affiliate, you can refer other people to my agency, and I will pay you for those referrals. And these are paid every single month. It's a recurring revenue so that you're building a passive residual income as well. It's a 25% share that you get from the sale, basically. We have two different options. One is $97 a month and one is $197 a month. It just depends on what your budget is and what features you would like to use in our system. You want to just know, like, followers don't just pay you. It's clients that pay you. If you have content that you're posting without a strategy behind it, it's just kind of going to be noise, and it's no psychology behind it. You have to understand the psychology part of it. And if your Instagram isn't converting, it's not strategy you're using. You don't have a strategy in place. That's the key thing. So, like I said, reach out to me. I hope this video helped you guys. It's a little quick, but we'll have plenty more. Watch more of my videos. Make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.